Hello, hello! Welcome to my channel. My name is Haoto, and today we're gonna watch the hidden side of Houshou Marine. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Forget everything you thought you knew about LootTubers and their clickbaity antics, because today we're going in uncharted waters with Houshou Marine, a VTuber phenomenon from the popular group hololive, who's been towing the line between humor and outright scandal. She has recently made waves for strongly hinting at a Yuri session with none other than Gargura during her latest music video, and she's the most subscribed to Japanese VTuber in the world. Marine's got a PhD in the art of being hilariously inappropriate and is an extraordinary voice actress, goofball, and all-around agent of chaos. You could say Houshou Marine is the horniest VTuber in the world, but her various life experience and her dark past before joining hololive has truly shaped her into being able to navigate between unhinged horniness and special moments of kindness and thoughtfulness whenever the situation calls for it, which makes her truly worthy of being called Senshu. But what is truly remarkable is how she is able to handle her fanbase while pushing the limits of this loot character trope. So for this video, I've set myself the goal to find out everything there is to know about Marine, and for that, I had to sit through all of Marine's horny clips.
Oh, what a sacrifice! She sacrificed herself.
And there were tons and tons and tons of them.
Wait, you're too loud. Marine, you're too loud. You're too loud.
キスが重いけそキスしてください。はい、ベロごと言ってください。あ、どうぞ。え、待って、ベロ出た。
Actually came out.
びっくりした。え、びっくりした。何？待って待って。ビューティフル。あー、ビューティフル、どうも、センキュー、センキュー、センキュー。
Aww.
やっぱやめよう、やっぱ。やめます。あ、でも。はい。あららららららららら。4、5、6、7、8、9、10、41、42、43、44。
Counting intensifies. She's still counting. Yes. Sure, yeah, for sure. She's still counting. Yes.
5、4、3、2、1、0、0。
See, she's counting. She was always counting, and she will always be counting.
I am changed forever. So get ready for a sea voyage full of fast-paced jabs and flirting.
Ooh, that's a cool ship. But like, oh, that's pretty cool. I love that. I really love that. Damn.
In windows. Hop aboard the SS Senshu because we're going on an adventure. But before we begin, consider leaving a sub as we have the goal of reaching 17k subscribers by the end of the year.
Ooh,
and
let's
if
go.
we do reach it, we have a very special reward that I'll talk further about at the end of the video. And because I don't have a sponsor today and life is too short to not shill your friends, consider checking out otakubon.com to fill out all of your VTuber needs. They have a wide array of high quality merch and even official collabs with other VTubers.
Ooh.
Better yet, use code RIMAEvenstar for a 10% off all orders. Again, not sponsored, just think it's a great startup and I love their products and I want to encourage them. And now, without further
Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet.
ado, back to the video. Houshou Marine is a Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with hololive production. She is also commonly referred to as Senshu, which means ship captain. Her birthday is on July 30th and she is 17 years old.
What? Forever and always.
What the fuck? And definitely not in her 30s. But Marine has a really interesting background that's shaped who she is today. As a child, she grew up in an environment where she was forced to be non-stop entertaining to gain attention. This taught her to stay on her toes and be alert to other people's reception of her and develop quick reflexes and answers. If you ever watch a Marine stream, you'll realize that she speaks extremely fast and she's sometimes hard to follow, even for a Japanese speaker.
Oh, god damn. She is a rap god? Okay.
Even for a Japanese speaker. From the way she spoke about her past, it seems she comes from a less affluent environment. However, she speaks fondly about her father and sister, who are aware that she's a VTuber, but rarely watch her streams. Even in school,
That's good that way, I think.
she was considered a class clown. She studied at a Christian all-girls school where she once tried to grab a girl's hand that she had a crush on, which ended up backfiring horribly. Luckily for us, Marine would use this kind of rejection as one of the main inspiration in her satirical persona in her future days to come.
私そういうの無理だわって言われて、男子列じゃないしつってごまかしてきた。終わったんだわ、そこで。
Utilizing the concept, albeit in a very exaggerated way, of chasing rejection and humiliation for her chats and everyone around her entertainment, often resulting in the object of her affection calling her cringe or disgusting, and then having her chat laugh about it. After high school, Marine entered the workforce immediately, skipping college to join what is commonly referred to as a black company, where she worked full-time. Black companies were in their own videos, but I'll provide a brief summary here. In recent years, Japan and other parts of the world have witnessed the emergence of black companies. Their practice are akin to sweatshops, hiring a large number of employees for meager wages and dismal working conditions, though not necessarily in the garment industry. Combine this with the increasing popularity of the 996 working hours system in Japan, where employers anticipate their staff to work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, resulting in a typical 72-hour work week. While reports have
That is brutal. God damn.
Eminently concentrated on black companies in IT or entertainment, the prosperous VTuber industry has spawned black agencies keen to secure a portion of the market as well. Although numerous alleged cases involving black VTuber agencies have surfaced recently, in the case of Marine, she was involved in the customer service field, or at least this is my understanding based on rough translations that my Japanese friends assisted me in understanding. For Marine, working excessively long hours was not uncommon back then. She openly shares her past experience on stream, recounting a specific day when she worked from 7 a.m. to assist her manager in serving refreshment to an important client. After completing her day, as she passed by the office, more work was thrust upon her. Moreover, her job often required her to work even when injured or sick, and she once received rotten oranges as a winter bonus.
冬のボーナスの時にさボーナスさ出なくて冬のボーナス出なかっただけならさまあ出なかったんだまあしょうがないねで終わりなんだけどさ
Damn, okay.
なんか実家にさなんか段ボールでみかんがでっかい段ボールでさみかんが一箱届けられてしかもむっちゃ下の方をかびてて
This marked her initial foray into the workforce, having never held even a part-time job before. She remembers being frequently scolded, leading in a diminished self-esteem. However, she reached her breaking point when, after a significant round of layoffs, she realized she would once again be burdened with picking up the slacks of the employees that were now gone. In response, she bid farewell to the company and returned home to her father and sister, feeling satisfied and relieved by her decision. This chapter in her life left a profound impact on Marine, for better or for worse. On one hand, the fierce competitiveness and harsh environment prepared her for her corporate VTuber life that lay ahead. On the other hand, she still carries some trauma from this period, a sentiment that is entirely understandable. And Marine's choice would soon come to pay off as she debuted on August 11, 2019 as part of HoloLive. Alongside Noelle Shirogain, Flair Shiranui. I sound so mature when I say it. Flair Shiranui, Picora Usada, and Rushia Uruha. Each successive hololive generation, building upon the foundation laid by its predecessors, has consistently generated heightened anticipation with every debut, continually surpassing milestones after milestones in the process, and the third generation was no exception. To put it in perspective, it took Fubuki, who was Gen 1, practically a year to get the milestone of 100k subscribers. Meanwhile, nowadays, they practically spawn with those numbers.
Yeah.
And in the case of Advent, some of these members reached 200k subscribers just during their debut alone. In the
I mean, but well deserved, I must say. You know.
case of Marine, she was a slow burn at first. While she seemed like a very innocent and reserved girl on her very first stream, she soon settled in and fans got to discover Marine's true entertaining personality and sharp tongue.
はーい。ホロライブ3期生、宝生海賊団船長の宝生マリンです。よろしくね。
And by the end of the first month after her debut, she had already gained monetization on her channel. Although that monetization would prove to be quite elusive due to the horny nature of her content.
性欲の強さは間違いなくトップクラス。それは確かにあるかもしれない。
Nonetheless, Marine swiftly capitalized on the rising popularity of her generation, amassing an impressive 100k subscribers within a mere 4 months. What contributed to her rise in the ranking charts was the fact that she immediately collabed with everybody shortly after her debut, leading her to explode in popularity by the spring of the following year. Not only did she collaborate internally with other hololive members, but she also reached out.
Those tentacles look like hot dogs. I just wanted to. They look like hot dogs.
Not only did she collaborate internally with other hololive members, but she also reached out aggressively to VTubers outside of the agency. Unlike today, collabs between hololive and Niji Sanji were frequent back then, and Marine's collabs with Niji's top VTubers put her on the map. So Houshou Marine started a little behind her very iconic genmates such as Rushia and Pecora, but then gained in ground later as people came to enjoy the nuances of her personality and humor. It's not just that Marine is yabe that contributes to her charm. It's the way she can always quickly read a situation and adapt to it too. Because of her, some of the funniest moments in hololive exist today, like the butt plug incident.
それだけなんで、いや、望まれて作ったものなんでね、仕方ないです。はい、こういうわけでね、ちょっと怖いのになんでなんで怖いのにマリンパイセン、やだ、怖いよ。人間として大きくなりましょうよ。
God damn.
ちょっとずれてるんで、ちょっとね。ちょっとずれてる。ちょっとずれてるんで、ちょっと直します。ずれてるんで。ちょっとずれてるんで、ちょっと直します。
And in March 2020, she became the most watched streamer of her generation. It's during this time that we also witnessed the emergence of Marine's 3D debut stream, where she introduced the iconic Houshou Marine pose, a move that became a staple in subsequent 3D streams across the platform. Collaborating with Matsuri, they birthed the idol step, a dance move that Matsuri tried to teach Senshu to improve her dance skills, but that ended up more resembling an attack titan chasing someone than an idol move. In the end, Marine embraced her lackluster dance skills, humorously attributing Matsuri's teaching to the transformation of her abilities from utterly terrible, which was amusing, to merely subpar, which was less amusing, and she humorously considered it might have been better to remain at the initial garbage level than the half-assed level she is now.
Garbage level, goddamn.
However, challenges arose. She faced a monetization hiccup on March 13, 2020 during a chaotic house move, leading Marine to record a voice back in a challenging situation. Not only did she not have access to her AdSense money, but the house she was supposed to move into ended up being inhabited by new tenants, so she quickly had to find another house to settle in. This proved to be a tough situation for Marine, but it also made her even more unhinged and horny during that period, as she could face no more repercussions from YouTube.
Oh no.
の前であれだから収益化が
収益化なんてもうないんだもん。収益化が止まってっから関係ないです。怖いもんなんかどうでもいいもん。そんなもん怖くないもん。 イせっかくなくなってもすべてのね、重荷がね、なくなったわ。もうこれで自由にやらせてもらうわ。レッツゴー。よし。もうさ、
Undeterred, she delved further into the creativity that she is so well known for today. Collaborating with legendary figure Beat Mario, she released a Doujin CD and created a weekly podcast with Fubuki that dropped every Wednesday, exploring a range topics with notable guests.
例えば、リスナーからはこんなスコが届いています。ラジオネーム、ズクさんは、実はベロがスコスコなんだわ。
Marine is also, like most of Hololive, a great singer. Her first song, Ahoy, We Are the Houshou Pirates, was arranged by Eosis Arms. And she's also really good at drawing and is also an extremely talented voice actress, capable of covering a wide array of tones and pitches. She has this running gag where she pretends that her real voice is really cute and high-pitched, but she doesn't want anyone to know about it because she finds it humiliating.
声汚くしましたよ。
Her one-year anniversary in September 2020 marked a period of relentless effort as she finally reached the 1 million subscribers milestone. Marine's achievements include realizing her childhood dream, becoming the brand ambassador for the mobile game Sakura Kakume. This achievement, coupled with her collaboration with Fubuki as characters in the game, brought her to tears of happiness during a stream. She is also known to invest a lot of her money back into her personal projects.
Oh yeah. Like the amount of people who told me the music videos of her, like how much she pays them herself, the animators and everything. Goddamn.
Concerts and music videos are always highly praised for their creativity and production value.
よく言われるのとしては、お金大丈夫なのかっていうのと、こういうのって運営も出してくれてんのかなとか、なんかそういろいろ言われるんだけど、基本的にホロロメンが自分で企画して作ってるものに関しては、基本的にみんな自費ですよ、みんな。マリン以外も全員そう。それはなんか運営さんが企画して作ってくださったものは運営さんがやってくださってますけど、我々側で企画してるものは全部我々が、出すんですが、
But beneath the entertaining content lies Marine's caring nature, evident in instances where she expressed nervousness about putting her friends in awkward positions. She had a somewhat lewd incident happen during a sleepover with Cheyenne, where things got a little bit too far one night. Cheyenne didn't seem to remember anything, and in the end no harm was done, but now Marine is a little bit more self-conscious around her. The dichotomy between her tsundere persona and gentle nature is genuinely interesting to watch. The best portrayal of this dynamic, in my opinion, is in her relationship with Coco. Of course, she has amazing synergy with every member of Hololive, whether it's dealing with constant rejection from Russia,
娘並みに嫌がるじゃんね。お父さんは好きだけど、でも、だってマリンみたいとかすいててボコボコにさいとかこれ、なんで関心ねじゃるし。
playing the mom and doting on Aqua.
なんか船長がさ、よちよちよちってした後にさ、なんか髪の毛直し始めて嫌だったのかなと思ったら、その後なんかふかふかなさ服着てたからさ、ふかふかでかいなーっつってさ、ふかふかの触ったの。したらその後さ、なんかさ、その触ったところさ、なんか触ってて。
Being a spicy friend to Flair.
君は右にいるんだよね。
話が聞こえないな。それ船長のことかな。
or expressing extreme fondness for Pecora.
船長とさ、手つなぎたくないんでしょ。さては。
However, nothing beats watching her and Coco together. It's absolutely explosive. Marine is Coco's senpai, but she also just loves bullying her and preying on her downfall. Coco's clever though, and she strikes back at times, much to the great dismay of Marine. Having her as your senpai is kind of like having an immature child as your captain, so you can guess the headaches this gives Coco.
先輩やぞお前。先輩。
Their 3D collabs were extremely iconic, whether it was Marine struggling to finish Coco's dance due to fatigue or Coco teaching her how to say
horny, horny, horny.
I'm horny.
I'm horny.
Yes.
Although Marine's time at a black company was over and she now led a comfortable life because of the opportunities her stream presented, as she became the second most subscribed to VTuber in the world, she still faced several hardships. She often pushed herself to the limit to deliver great content, not being the kind to appreciate people pitying her or asking what's wrong. You could say she's more the type to not show it and keep charging forward until
Aw.
it becomes too much to handle. This led her to a breaking point when she burst into tears while eating cake during her birthday stream, probably from
Aw.
all the grind she had been doing that finally hit her. She also admits to being secretly depressed during streams from time to time and recalled an incident where she burst into tears as soon as one of her gen mates asked her what's wrong. After Coco's
Aw.
graduation, Marine
Oh, poor Marine. God damn.
really took it hard and even thought about quitting.
その見てる瞬間は本当に船長もうやめたいって思っちゃったくらいショックだった。なんか見てて。
And when Rusia graduated a year later, that was another blow. Throughout her journey, Marine always honored her past friends with Easter eggs and hints in her content, simply by leaving blank space on her annual relationship progress card.
さっきのさ、関係性のやつ、やっぱコメントでさ、めっちゃ空欄が気になるって言われてて、なんかそのコメントを見るたびに心にダメージ負うから、
Aw.
もう
And if you want to know more about both these graduations, I have two comprehensive videos on both of them. Basically, while Marine portrays herself as a lustful and brash pirate, she's very much a sensitive girl. Not only that, but her life experience and maturity in more ways than once have led her to give thoughtful life advice to her chat and friends a couple of times. She's really someone who waters her plants and seems to take care of her relationship, often keeping in touch with them outside of work hours, and is probably still in touch with the graduated members as well. Marine was the sixth to hit 1 million subs throughout hololive, her predecessors being Aqua, Pecora, Korone, Fubuki, and of course Gargura. But the real breakthrough was being the first to hit 1 million subs by being more sexy and not kawaii. Not that she's Coomer bait, my captain is much more refined than that. But she's
Much more refined.
definitely more mature and less hyper-positive and cute as the other ones. After all, her chat often makes fun of her for being a hag, even though she really wishes she was 17. I mean, she is 17.
She is. How dare you say she's not?
And if you say something about it, I'll
17 season 20.
everything. Now that I've given you an overview of who Houshou Marine is and explained the whole yabai act she puts on, we wonder how the hell does she handle her gachikois? First, I'll say that you cannot completely eradicate gachikois from your fanbase, but you can sorta tame them, and Marine has gone pretty close to doing that. Not by rejecting them or chastising them, but rather by embracing it. She almost uses reverse psychology on them. For example, when her gachis ask her for marriage, she'll play into it and make jokes like, "Oh, stop, you guys just say that because you want my body."
どうせ体が目当てなんでしょやめろ。
And if, for example, one fan says that he's already taken, but he hopes she can find happiness with somebody else, she'll start yelling at him for rejecting her.
で振られてんだよ船長がなんで振られなきゃいけないのうるせえな振るな船長を生意気するなバカ
This brings me to the central question behind creating this video. Does having a yabai persona discourages parasocial relationships? After all, we've seen in my latest video on Suisei that VTubers like Ina and Fauna that are a little bit more seiso often are the most lusted on. So it wouldn't surprise me if it also worked the other way around, given that there is a trope in anime where the overly forward older woman just falls flat on her face when it comes to romance. I believe most people feel a tad uncomfortable or don't know how to handle individuals who are overly horny or thirsty, so it often produces the opposite effect, and Marine is aware of this. She practically incorporates it into her lore during an animation where she's too
Free boobs.
broke, so she decides she needs to sell her body, but none of her shipmates wants to touch her saggy boobs.
給料は現金でください垂れてるのを揉んでも まあなどなど辛辣なね意見も寄せられていますが、とにかくよろしくお願いしますと。
Besides, unicorns have a strong emphasis on purity. They want their maidens to stay pure and not interact with men. This is the complete opposite of Marine, who always talks about the act. By doing so, she repels unicorns from pursuing her.
視線が気になっていたせない。だから配信部屋に全部置くの。
And in other VTuber cases that we've explored previously in my parasocial relationship video, for example, when stuff got out of control is when the VTubers start to pander to their fan base by playing into the girlfriend or boyfriend experience or doing those dating ASMR streams.
Oh god.
Would you like me to put a mark on your neck?
Ugh. Ah! Sorry, but I can't. I hate that. Okay.
In all fairness, Marine did try ASMR, but she was pretty terrible at it. And as for the whole pander, she definitely plays into the boyfriend trope, but I can't say that she panders into the girlfriend trope. At least not as much as she would like to.
もう教えてマリー。引っ張ってルシアンのこと。
エッチな場所だよ。いいの？
キモ。キモすぎ。何言ってんのこの人。降りるわ車。
I'll add that Senshu shares a unique bond with her chat. The playful banter exchange between them is truly hilarious.
ターザンってでもあーって叫ぶんでしょ？あー。ナエルはラジエ。マリンの出す声ならどんなもんでも興奮しますよね。
She mentions relatable things or embarrass herself, and her chat teases her for it, calls her cringe, etc. And she'll shoot back in a silly way, making it a lot of fun. However, when it comes to serious topics, Marine is very caring and takes the discussion very seriously, providing useful life advice. They care deeply about her, and many have parasocial relationships, yes, but their primary desire is for her to be happy and to wish her the best and not necessarily take off with her. I've come to see parasocial relationships as something inevitable. Due to the psychological human traits inherited since prehistoric ages, it's simply in our nature to get attached to somebody we see often, whether it is fictionally or not, so that comes with the territory. But rather than fighting it, perhaps the best solution might just be to control the consequences of it. And in this sense, I think Houshou Marine might have found the secret. Thank you for watching. This is the story of the world's horniest VTuber, and I hope I've made my Oshi justice and managed to portray just how amazing she is. And if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to stay
You do
updated
that.
on all of our fantastic VTuber uploads. If you're feeling extra supportive, consider joining our membership for exclusive perks. We've set a goal to reach 17k subscribers by the end of the year, and you know what? Senshu has inspired me to add a spicy twist to it.
Oh?
And if we hit that milestone, I've committed to commissioning a risque artwork to use on YouTube. Besides that, if you want to join our little crew on Discord, we've also launched our own Minecraft server very recently. Until next time, ahoy!
Ahoy!
パンパンパンパンパンパンパン。
But yeah. God damn. That was it. I liked it. I liked it very much. It was a good video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.